And hello, ladies. Well, for this video, I'm going to do things a little bit differently. I'm going to narrate this video while we watch the video together. So this is going to be me touching up my 7 months of new growth with my Dark and Lovely Regular Strength kit. So this is how I usually do it. I always use Dark and Lovely for a very long time now. And I choose regular strength because it's so much safer on my hair. Okay, now that's me. I had divided my hair into 4 different sections, two on the front, two on the back. This is how I usually do it. And the way this is going to proceed is that for each section, I'm going to be applying the relaxer. Now, what I just showed was the petroleum jelly. So I apply this to my skin area first, okay, including the parts that are divided. Okay, so I'm gonna do that now, and that's to protect. Okay, ladies, we always need to protect our hair beforehand. All right, so if always apply, something to protect your hair against the harsh effects of the relaxer. Now, some of the relaxers, they do contain, the balm, to help you, apply to the skin area as well. But I use the petroleum jelly because, it works much better for me. So yeah, that's right. Apply behind the ear area as well. Now, the more new growth you have, the easier it is to touch up without spreading the relaxer to your previously relaxed hair. But with that said, don't worry so much about overlapping. Yes, make sure you have a paper towel with you, so things could be, because sometimes we do make a mess. So we should always have, cleaning supplies ready. This is, like a rag, anything old, any old cloth to wrap around yourself should do it, so the relaxer won't get on you. Now what's gonna happen here, I'm gonna show you what this relaxer kit contains. Okay, so that's the relaxer cream. All right, it obviously should contain the relaxer cream, your kit. Then that is the 2 packets of the cream activator. Okay, we're gonna pour both of them into the relaxer cream. Now this particular Dark and Lovely, it contains a silk keratin serum. Okay, there it is. And what happens is that when you wash off the relaxer, you apply that, and then there you apply the neutralizing shampoo. Okay, now what I meant to show you in this part was the conditioner. Okay, okay, yes, there it is, the conditioner. All right, now this is the moisture that you apply after your roller set is done or you finish blow drying your hair. So it's very important to apply moisture to your hair. That's the wooden spatula, what you use to, mix your relaxer. All right, now I have already pre-mixed the relaxer, and I'm going to show you that in a couple of seconds. But first, let me show you, of course, the instructions. And usually the instructions have the plastic gloves attached to it. Yeah, you can see it there. There. Absolutely, ladies. We need to have a Shima hair repair shampoo as well. Okay. Remember, credit the shampoo also to help us repair damage from chemical relaxers. Okay. Also, the Shima hair repair leave-in conditioner to help us detangle our hair. All right. Very important that we detangle our hair correctly. All right. Because when our hair is wet, is when it's at its most fragile. Make sure you have your Shima oils, ladies. I cannot stress that enough. That's after you finish also blow drying or your roller setting. You apply the Shima oil as well. Okay. And then throughout the other days, you continue to apply your Shima oil and remember your protective styles. Also, your Shima hairline cream, extremely important for your hairline areas. Okay. So remember that this is what I use to stretch the relaxer. That's how I made it to 7 months. And I've also made it as long as 9 months. Okay, you apply the cream when the new growth is coming out. Now basically we're gonna get ready to apply the relaxer. Now I use a no-lie relaxer. Okay, now whether it's no lie or lie, the bottom line is that all relaxers contain chemicals that break down the hair's natural bonds in order to straighten it. Okay, all right. So I already pre-mixed this, okay? So what I'm going to show you now is that we need to continue to, mix it as much as we can. I mixed it for at least 5 minutes, 5.5. So make sure the relaxer is mixed, correctly. We want all the developer to be mixed correctly. Okay, remember this is a chemical process we're doing. We got to be very careful. One more thing, if you're unsure how to relax your hair, make sure you do the strand test first. Okay, what I'm telling you here in this part is that we're going to start from the back side, ladies. This is how I always do it. I start from the very back. Now, the reason I start from the back is if you start from the front, the relaxer, it tends to be processing way too long in the hairline area. Now, hairline area is so delicate, and we're trying to avoid, any thinning hairline areas. So by the time we get to the front to apply our hairline, it will be all right because it won't over process. Okay, now that's how we're gonna save our hairline area. We start from the back side. Okay, so I take my favorite rat tail comb, all right, and I smooth the relaxer. As I'm doing that, the relaxer is also penetrating into the other, new growth that's inside the hair. Yeah. Yeah. So make sure you're applying gentle pressure with everything, with the wooden spatula, with your fingers, and with your hair combs. So I use the back of the comb to apply gentle pressure. Now, this is gonna be done in the privacy of your bedroom. Now, I'm facing the camera to really show you ladies how to do it. Don't worry so much if some of the relaxer overlaps. That's not gonna kill you, okay? Now, we're finally getting to the hairline portion, okay? Yeah, so continue to do the same thing, apply as much relaxer as your type of texture needs. Remember, I'm basically on the very thick side, so I'm going to need more relaxer. That's why I bought 2 relaxer kits. So apply only as much as you need. This means you don't apply as much as I'm applying, okay, if your hair is not on the super thick side like mine is, okay? So please keep that in mind, very important. Now we're gonna do the hairline area. So you see how that went down? Okay. Now I'm going to show you the inside, how the relaxer took to the new growth inside. Now all of that has already been divided, ladies, okay? So this whole entire section that I'm doing, I'm going to wait. For me, I usually wait up to 20 minutes. For me, ladies. For you, if your hair is not that thick, you got to pay attention to what the instructions in the relaxer kit tells you to do, okay? Now, I've been doing this for many, many years, actually, relaxing my own hair. So I basically got everything pat down. Yeah, so I twirled it, I put it in place so it won't get in my way. And then we're gonna start working on the next side. Basically, we're gonna do the same thing that we did to the other side. We're gonna start from the back, okay, to save our hairline. So we're gonna, pay as much close attention to this side as we did to the other side. Pay equal attention. All right. Now, after we did the back side, we finally could do the hairline area. It's such a shame that so many of our black women have lost great portions of the hairline area for not following simple steps. You know, just leave it for last when you're relaxing. Also, don't wear too tight ponytails. Any hairstyle that's too tight, we should loosen them up. Simple steps like that could be taken would save so many months and years of agonizing pain from losing, your hairline area and even the nape area. And I'm going to show you that also the nape will leave for last, because the nape area is also very delicate. There, we did both sides now. Okay. So what's gonna happen next, ladies? We're gonna do the same thing. It just happens that the hair is just divided into 4 parts. You see, we're gonna take our petroleum jelly again. We're gonna apply some more around the skin area and also again behind the ears. Because what happened is that I already washed off the relaxer with tepid water. Okay, washed it off. And then I'm going to work on the back side now. Exactly. Do not, I repeat, do not start on the nape area. Start from the top. Now all of that is gentle pressure, okay? Divide. Nothing needs to be perfect, but just make sure that you don't overlap too much. Just take control. Look at yourself carefully in your mirror. If you can, put another mirror behind you so you can know what you're doing. So I know it could be kind of difficult to relax the back part on your own. If you need help, please, please ask for help. But like I said, I'm very experienced doing this. There's the Silk Keratin serum that comes with the Dark and Lovely Relaxer Kit. Okay, remember, after I washed out the relaxer, we apply the Silk Keratin serum now. And you leave it on for at least 5 minutes. But because the thickness of my hair, I leave it at least up to 15 minutes for me. Okay. Now I twist it. And then I'm just going to wrap it around the clip so that I could work on, the other side. Yeah. So I'm going to exactly put both of the conditioning caps on. Now I do that so I can get the most intense penetration from the product. I mean, I want to make that this is what confirms that the product is penetrating as deep as possible. Yeah. Okay, perfect. All right, we did it. We did the front parts. Okay, and the back parts. So what's gonna happen now is that we're gonna put rollers. So this is what the rollers I usually use, the plastic jumbo rollers. And my hair is damp. Okay, so I'm gonna be spraying my Shima Hair Repair leave-in conditioner. Okay, it's gonna help me really detangle my hair as well as keep it moisturized. Remember, all of my Shima Hair Growth products is to add moisture to our afro textured hair. Okay, so I'm gonna work at it, one section at a time again. All right. I start from the bottom part. I pay close attention to the ends of our hair. Remember, the ends is so delicate as well, ladies. It's the first part of our hair that breaks, you know, with, without warning. Anything can break it. So we focus most of the moisture on the ends to make the ends as strong as possible. If we keep the ends of our hair, as healthy as possible, that is how we're gonna see our hair. We're gonna see the noticeable hair growth. Okay, that our body has always been producing. So always make sure you maintain the ends of your hair very, very healthy. Cut off any damaged ends. Okay, so we apply the Shima Hair Repair shampoo to all of our hair now. And then what's gonna happen is the entire roll is set. and then I'm gonna show you the results of, my 7-month relaxed touch-up. Thank you for watching, Shima girls. Stay tuned for part 2, the results.